Hey, moms and dads, boys and girls, welcome back to the Friday Funnies. I'm very excited this week because spring is almost here. Except, of course, for the northeast corner of the country, where from New York to Maine, a snowstorm has dropped an additional 2 feet of snow. Now, this is on top of whatever the last storm brought, so they're going to be digging out for a while. I'm thinking if the snow is still there in Easter, I would suggest hiding your eggs outdoors. But don't color them. It'll make it so much more fun to watch the hunt. Now, and this week, a new now hiring sign went up in a window of the White House as President's economic advisor Gary Cohn decided to get a better job. And he said a better job would be any job working for anybody else. I'm thinking maybe he should team up with Hope Hicks and they could write a book called Take This Job and Shove It. Huh? Now, if you don't like your job, that's a possibility. If you don't like your job, try out my brand new podcast called Just Kill Me. I'm on there with Tim Slagle and Terry O'Brien, and we talk about the moments, the news, and the jobs that make somebody say, just kill me. You can subscribe on iTunes or on Podbean.com. And now that commercial is out of the way, here are the Friday Funnies. The Younger Zoo is in Ningbo, China. And if you ever visit there, please pay the ticket price to get in. Mr. Zhang was visiting the zoo along with his wife and 3 children and another couple. And the women and the children bought tickets to go in and enter the park, but the 2 men decided that 15 won was too much to pay. Now here's today's learning point. 15 won equals $2.14 American. So anyhow, Mr. Zhang climbed a 15-foot fence. 15 feet equals 6.71, by the way. He jumped a moat, climbed another 5-foot fence, found him smack dab in the middle of the tiger enclosure at feeding time. Well, the 3 tigers in there said, hey, look at this, Meals on Wheels. They jumped on this guy. The people on the other side of the fence all pulled out their cell phones, and there's video you can see on the internet, but I gotta warn you, it wasn't pretty. In Shanghai, China this week, Mrs. Liu gave her iPhone to her 2-year-old son so he could watch educational videos. And it's just too bad there wasn't an educational video about how to operate an iPhone. Because while playing with it, the child accidentally activated the iPhone's security system. And this system extends the time that the cell phone will be locked each time a wrong password is entered. Now, since the boy, let's call him, I guess, Little Lou, he didn't know the password, so he just entered random numbers over and over and over, so much so that his mom's phone is now locked for 25 million minutes, which equals 47 years, which equals 15 megawon. Anyhow, she took her phone to Apple. They said, hey, we can either reboot the phone and you're going to lose all your information, or you could just wait 47 years. So she decided to reboot the phone, and unfortunately now, all of those educational videos are gone. Do you use one of those digital personal assistants like Siri or Alexa? Apparently, from what I've heard, it's like talking to another person who isn't real. And quite honestly, I have enough of those friends in my head already. Anyhow, Alexa will respond to your wishes. She'll turn the lights off. She'll set the thermostat. She'll even call for pizza. And she even laughs if you tell her to. The problem is, Alexa has started laughing at random without being asked to. Now, as a comedian, I would like nothing more than to be greeted all day by random laughter, but you have to admit there are times when it could be downright embarrassing. And I'm sure you can imagine what those times are. Apple said they're working on a fix to the problem with Alexa, and Siri, on the other hand, Siri does not have this problem at all because she's much too serious. That's a good one. There you go. Hey, kids, that's it for another week. I hope you had fun. Please pass these funnies along to others. Please subscribe to my new podcast, Just Kill Me, on iTunes or Podbean. And I'll see you back here next week, the day before St. Patrick's.